Hey guys, and welcome to another video here on G Can't Play. On this channel, I test out various crap strategies, see what they look like, see the bad, see the good, and hopefully can help you come up with some ideas for making your own strategies or giving these ones a go. Today, we're going to do a hedge strategy, hedge your bet. The way this one works is we're going to use the don't pass to hedge the 6 and 8. We're going to be hoping for the 6 and 8 to hit so we can start building across and then be aggressive. So it's going to start with 25 on the don't pass, 12 on the 6 and 8. So it's a total of $49 initial bet. And the way this works is once the point's established, if we don't hit these two and a 7 comes, we're going to win $1. So this is hedging against this first initial bet. Obviously, there's going to be situations where we lose if a 7 comes on the don't before the if a 7 comes before the point's established, or a 2 or 3. Alternatively, there are going to be situations where we win when the point is off, for instance, when the 11 comes. So the reason for this is just a little hedge on your first bets, so to minimize your initial losses, and then we're going to be using the profit from the 6 and 8 to expand out and then start pressing. This system really does rely on long rolls because it does take a while to get those place numbers up and start building them up. You can press collect or just collect. You can do what you want at a stage. I'm going to just keep pressing, hope for that long roll, just as a bit of fun for this test. So let's get started. 10 shooters as always. Let's see what happens. Okay, out of the 9. So as I said, we're going to place the 6 and the 8. So if a 7 was to come now, we'd win $25, we'd lose $24, so we'd be up $1. So that's what I mean by hedging the initial bet. Once you start going out, obviously this 7 is going to cover the whole board, but you're only using your profits at that point. So you're not really losing any money. If the point does hit, we're not going to play another don't pass. So it's only a one-time thing until the 7 comes. Then we'll put another don't pass up. So let's see if we can hit some 6s and some 8s and make this work. There we go. Good example of how the system works. There you go. Don't pass 25, 125. And as you can see over here, I won $1 on that first shooter. So I hedged my bet. Bankroll's 501, so I'm not out anything at this point. Okay, shooter number 2. There's a 7. There we go. Go through the examples of what can happen on the system. If you do hit the 7, obviously I'm now down $25. And we'll go again. And yeah, not hedging that one. There probably is a way to hedge it. I mean, you could 25-25, but that's just going to cancel out. It's going to be pointless. Out on the 5, 12 on the 6, 12 on the 8. Let's see if we can get one of those numbers. Hard 10. Don't need it. And another 7. So there you go, another $1 win. Just have to do that 25 times and we'll make our money back. Nice and easy. Okay, out on 6. Both good and bad. We've got a point established. But obviously, if that point hits, we're going to lose our $25 here. So if it does hit, we want a few more. We want this to be a nice long roll to make back that $25. There's an 8. So 12 plays 14. So what we're going to do is with the 8s, we're going to go to the 9 and 10. With the 6, we're going to go to the 4 and the 5. So what you could do is you could power press, throw on $6 and place the 9 and the 10. This first time, I'm just going to place the 10, take the $4 profit. But later on, I might be a bit more aggressive and throw some extra money in. There's the 7. So what you'll see here is it shows that we've lost $9. But what's actually happened is that 10 that we lost here was from our profit. So overall, we actually, the 4 and the 1, so we're actually up $5 total on that roll. Okay, let's go again. Out on the 10. We like to see that because the 10 hits less often. We can just go along and start hitting some inside numbers. That would be nice. There's the 8 inside number. That's what we want to see. 12 plays 14. Pop 10 on the 9. Another 8. 12 plays 14. So now we're going to place the 10. We've got that side built up. And what I'm going to do is, this one's going to just keep, I was going to say, but we hit the 7. So there we go, it says down 19, but as you see before, our bankroll was, I believe, 14.87. It's now 14.91. So we did actually make some money off that shooter, regardless of that saying that we lost $19. Because we've got these two 14s here. Okay, out on the 6. As I was saying, if you've, what I'm going to do is, if the 8 hits, place the 9. If the 8 hits, place the 10. If the 8 hits again, I'm going to start pressing these ones up. So this one's solely going to feed the 9 and 10. The 6 is solely going to feed the 4 and 5 at this early stage. I should have placed my bets, but I was talking and forgot to, so we lose a little bit of money there, but that's okay. Such is life. It doesn't always go perfectly. Sometimes you can forget to do things. There's a 5. Not good for us yet. And as usual, it's a $50 initial bet, so you want about 10 times that as your bankroll. So you're looking at about $500 to play this system. It helps you weather some bad rolls and hopefully find that nice long one. You know, the 20-30 roller. There's a 4. Once again, doesn't help us. We want a 6 or an 8. Preferably the 8, because we don't want to lose our don't pass at this point. We want to make a little bit more money before that happens. Get out of the hand. Not going to happen. There we go. We'll make that $1. Okay, let's go again. We're up to shooter number 6. We're getting through pretty quickly. There's another 7. Losing another $25 there. So as you can see, we are down overall. And that's because we haven't been able to build our place bets. And we've hit a 7 a couple times on the come out. Unfortunately, we haven't gone the positive way. We haven't hit an 11. Okay, here we go. On the 6 again. Let's see if we can get something going this time. No, we can't. There we go. Another $1 for us. And we'll roll again. So this is, I guess, yeah, the benefit here, as you can see, it's been 3 or 4 rolls where we've established a point, we've put our bets up, and then the 7s come. So normally we would be down $24 each time, so we'd be down an extra $100 or so if we didn't have this one here. But then on the other side of that, this time the 7 have come while there is no point. We've lost, what, that's twice. We've lost $50 on that side. So can be swings and roundabouts. But I think in this situation so far, we have come out better off by hedging. There we go. The 6 hits, plays 14. We'll place 10. We'll take the $4 profit. 12. Not for us. 8. Excellent. We'll go the other way. Got those inside numbers covered now. And as I was saying, you can play from here however you want. 10 plays 14. If you wanted to, you could collect. You could press the number that's hit. I want to go all the way across, so the 5 is going to feed the 4. Any 8 or 9 is going to feed the 10. 6, as I was saying, this is going to be used to feed these 3 numbers. So initially, because 6 is a more common number, I'm going to use that. I'm going to put 12 into the 6. And as you can see in the bankroll now, we're almost back to even. If we pulled down our bets along here. 15.24. We've got $25 out there. That's on the don't pass. So we're almost back to even. 4.5. 10 plays 14. So we're going to press that. We're going to throw in $1. Press that one to 25. Now on this side, one more press, and then I'm going to collect, and then press collect, press collect. Start locking into some profits. Of course, that can all go wrong if the 7 comes. There's an 8, so we've got one more to place over this side. Now we're all the way across. So we've got all our numbers in. There's the 8, 14, so we're going to press that up into the 12 to 24. Take the $2 profit. There's the 9. It's following the same as this side did. We're going to throw in $1. Go to 25. Would love for one of these inside numbers to hit now. There's the 10. 10 plays 18, so we're going to put 15. Build that one up to 25. And now we really want 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10 to hit. There's the 5. We're going to collect that. And that gets our don't pass covered. So now everything we do is a nice bit of profit. There's the point hit. We don't mind that we lost the don't pass because we have taken that $35 profit, which covered that loss. And with that win there, you see $7 down there. And what we're going to do now is we're not going to put a don't pass on. We're out of the hand. We don't need to hedge anymore. We're just here to make some money. This one hit, so we're going to pump that one up. 25. Right. There's the 5 again. We did collect that one last time. What I'm going to do is, because we just pressed this one, I'm going to collect that one again. As you can see, we're back into the positive, so now I'm going to start pressing up. There's the 5. 25 pays 35. We're going to push this one up to 60. So we're going to use all of that profit there. 8. We're going to collect because we pressed the last one. As you can see now, we're starting to make a little bit of profit. A 20 roll. This is where it starts to pay off. There's the 6. 24 pays 28, which is, if my math is correct, is 40.52. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in a bit of money. We're going to push this one up to 60 as well. Make it a complete bet. Use some of that profit from the last collect. That paid off. 60 pays 70. We're going to collect that one. Roll again. Yo 11. That doesn't affect us at all. As you can see here, if you want to, as I usually say in these videos, if you pulled down now, you'd be up $320. We're up 100 if the 7 comes. So we're going to keep pressing, keep going. If it was my own money on the line, to be honest, I would seriously consider pulling down. Making $300 on a session is a nice little win, especially since I play low stakes. But because there's no real money on the line, we're just going to see how far we can take this. There's a 5. 60 pays 84. We're going to double that. We're going to take it to 120. So we'll just pull that down. I am pressing the numbers that hit, but I could have used that money and I can press the other ones. Then you're more likely to get bigger wins. I sort of flip-flop between the two, between pressing the number that hits and using that money to go elsewhere. Okay, we're going to collect that one because we pressed the last one. 213. Doesn't help us. And this is where it really starts to pay off. If you get into those 20s with those rolls, it's very hard not to make money unless you're just pressing, and then the 7 comes and you haven't collected anything by the time it comes. Then obviously you're not going to be making any money because it's not profit until it leaves the table. The point again, 25 plays 45. So we're going to press that one up to 60. We're going to buy that one. Make sure it's off. Yo 11. As you can see here, we're almost up $500 if we took all our bets down now, or 180 if that dreaded number 7 does decide to show itself. We're up to roll number 30 now, so this is a great roll for us. And another thing you can look at, so we press the last one, we're going to click this one, is you can regress back if you want to. So what we could do now is just go back to take all those bets down and just go across. So if we took these down and we bet across, 64 across, as you can see, we've locked in a whole lot of profit, and then you can start pressing and collecting again. So it really is up to you how you want to play at this point. Particularly you're playing with the casino's money, aren't you? We're already out of the hand. We've locked in that great profit. So I'm going to do this here because once you get to roll 30, it is about time the 7 shows up. So we are going to take our winnings, be happy. We don't mind if a 7 comes now. Obviously, we don't want it to come. We want to keep building. Snake eyes doesn't help us. Also, if you get to the stage and you're not placing any bets, you want to have some fun, you can always use some of the profits to play the hard ways, do some things like that. So 10 pays 18, so we're going to bop that one up to 25. $5, 10 pays 14, we're going to throw in $1, bump it up to 25. There's 6, 12 pays 14, point is off. Going to make this one 24. In fact, at this point, I might power press. We'll make that one 30. We'll throw in some extra dollars. Seems we're on a nice roll here. We've already locked in a lot of profit. So let's use some of it. There we go. 25 plays 35. We're going to collect that one because we pressed that number last time. 6, 30 plays 35. Once again, we're going to collect that one because we pressed last time. And you can see how I'm changing as I go along. We hit that one, 30 plays 35. What we're going to do is we're going to use that money and we're going to press the 8 to 30. So there's a whole lot of different ways that you can press your bets if you want to. You can press the number that hits. You can use one number to build the other numbers. You can use one number to build any number. 5, 25 pays 35. We're going to use that again to build up another number. There's the 8, 30 pays 35. We're going to collect because that one has recently been pressed. Up to roll 43 now. So this is a great session for this strategy. 30 pays 35. We're going to bump this one up to 25. And there you go. Once again, we could pull it all down and we'd be up almost $800 now. There's the 7 finally. 44 rolls. We made a total of almost $800 minus what we had out there. So as you can see on the bankroll, we started with 1,500. We're up to 2,137. So this sort of roll, it's hard. If you're playing the light side, it's hard to lose any money. You're going to be a big winner regardless of the strategy you play, really, if you're playing the light side with a roll that goes for 44 rolls in total. We almost forgot that we're playing a hedge system because it's been so long. That don't pass hasn't been touched for a very long time. So here we go. Out we go again. Coming out on the 6. We're up to the 8th shooter. There we go. 12 on the 6 and 8. And if you've forgotten because it's been so long, this 25 here, if the 7 does come now, hedges against these losing. So we lose 24, we win 25, so we make $1. So that's the point of the don't pass of the hedge. Obviously, you can lose if the point is not come out. We see some numbers we don't like. There's an 8, perfect. And so what we're doing now is, as you can see, 12 plays 14. We're going to place 10 on the 9. So even still, if the 7 does come, we've made $4 there, plus the $1 here, because this is profit that we're playing with at the moment. So we're still up on the hand if these ones lose. So we go across, we're using our profit now to build up our hand. And there comes the 7. Okay, so what it'll do, you'll see here, it'll show that we actually lost $9, but we won 14 before, so we're actually up $5. Okay, shoot number 9. Out on the 5. And we prefer to see the point on the 4, 5, 9, or 10 initially, because we want the 6 and the 8 to hit. We don't want that to be the point, because if it's the point, we lose our $25. If you wanted to, is you could collect the first 2 hits. So what would happen there is this 25 is hedging against these ones. Those first 2 hits covers you for when this one loses if the point hits, and then you can build across. If you go in a roll like 44 like we did last time, then easily you'll make some profit there. But obviously the downside to that is you're not building up your numbers as quickly, giving you less chance to make some money sooner. But let's give that a go. So we'll collect that one. Now we'll see if another 6 or 8 can hit. And there comes the 7. So in that case, we made a little bit of money there. We made $15. So that is another good way to play it if you're a bit more risk averse. Is you initially use the 25 to hedge against the 6 and 8. Then you collect twice so that you're hedging against the point hitting. 5 doesn't help us. This is our last shooter here. There's the 8, so that's 1 hit. Let's see if we can get another one. There's a 6, there's 2 hits. Right, so the 2 14s have paid $28. So now even if the point hits, we've covered that 25. If the 7 hits, well, obviously we make that $1 plus the 28 that we've already collected. So we're well out of the hand now, and then it's up to you to choose how you want to play. Okay, 3, 2, 5. 6, 3, 9. There we go. We lose our don't pass. But what we're going to do is we don't need to hedge against this anymore because we've made our money back. So we're not going to play another don't pass at this point. We're just going to let this one roll out. There's a 6. Another 6. Excellent. We'll take that one to the bank. And we'll place 5. And there's the 7. 7 out. Okay. So that's the hedge system tested. I'll just go through it again quickly. You start with 25 on the don't pass. Once the point's established, and 12 on the 6 and 8. The hedge here is that if the 7 then does come, you win $25. That covers your 24 here. You make $1. From then, there's a couple ways you can play it. You can collect twice, the 6 or the 8. That'll then cover your don't pass. So if the point does hit, you're not losing any money there. Or you can start placing numbers. So what I did is I'll use the 6 to place the 5 and the 4, the 8 to place the 9 and the 10. Once they're all placed, then you can start pressing collecting. You can just keep pressing if you want to. You can just keep these 2 down and start collecting. It's really up to you how you want to play at that point. The goal here really is to get out of the hand, and then you're playing with the casino's money. So thanks for watching, guys. That was another video here on G Can't Play, and I'll catch you on the next one. Catch you later.